Hi everybody, I'm Blue Nagoon, and today I am counting down my favorite songs of 2022. So a little bit of introduction just so you know what to expect here. I'm a big fan of vocal pop and pop rock music, but I found that the past couple of years mainstream pop music has really kind of lost me. And it's because the songwriting has become so minimalist. So I'm a big fan of, I guess, what you'd call old school songwriting now, which is like bridges and change-ups and key changes and solos and interludes, lyrics that, have twists or parts that change it up somehow. So the past couple of years I've been listening to a lot more retrowave adjacent genres. Part of the reason is those genres use a lot of synths and drum machines, and those are sounds that I like, although modern pop music is also using those sounds a lot. But it also seems like the artists that are throwing back to those eras are also bringing some of those old school songwriting sensibilities with them. So a lot of my list today is synth pop and retrowave adjacent genres, but there's some other stuff mixed in there as well. Also, the order of this list is a little arbitrary. It's fun to list things, but I mean, you can never get it exactly right, and moods change. All right, without any further ado, number 15 is Tiny Love by Am Boleyn.
A tiny little thing called love. A tiny little thing called love.
This song just came out about a month ago. I've been obsessed with it. I love the way that they use every songwriting trick in the book to build up into that first chorus when the narrator finally reveals what is actually bugging them, which is a tiny little thing called love. I love the atmosphere, the vocal arrangements, just a very well-made track. Number 14 is Love Don't Let Me Down by Essy.
I still go out to 6 in the morning with friends that I don't know, hoping I find it.
Fantastic synth pop track, just driving, catchy, just a good time all around. Number 13 is Ride by the Lightning Kids. This one throws back to like 1980s Fleetwood Mac, especially like Tango in the Night album era. I love the lead vocalist's melancholy vocals. I just love the sound of this overall. It does a really good job of taking some of the retrowave tropes, but mixing in some real genuine emotion and melancholy. Number 12 is Cursive by Your Local Dance Hall.
Wait, just wait for me.
Really love the intertwining of the male and female vocals on this one and all the different vocal parts that come in and out. I like the emotionality of the male vocal. I really like the drums. The drums are really big and punchy, but they never quite lock into a full drum beat. It's always kind of syncopated and off kilter, which is kind of a cool little twist. It's a really cool mix of synth pop with the sounds of like emo, punk, or new wave. Number 11 is Rivers of Mercy by Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears has always had a knack for these expansive, vocal arrangement heavy, kind of serious subject matter ballads. I'm thinking particularly of Woman in Chains, which is one of my favorite songs of theirs, and this song definitely has the same kind of vibe. I'm a little lukewarm on the intro to this song, but once the song kicks in with that warm, round guitar and bass lick, it's just absolutely gorgeous piece of work. Number 10 is Light Up Your Dark by Hanna Rua. Love the trip hop influence in here with the drums and the percussion fills and the gnarly bass. You combine that with modern synth pop and Hanna Rua's voice over the top. Just a really fun journey. Number 9 is Albany by Render Ghosts.
Bliss could be both of us seeking.
This is a great example of less is more. There are not a lot of elements to this production, but everything that is there plays its role perfectly to fill out the song and leave the focus on the melody. Love the contrast between the darker verse and the lighter chorus. That chorus vocal hook, the oh, 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 is probably my favorite vocal hook of the entire year. My number 8 favorite song of the year is Fortress by Jessie Frye. There's so much cool stuff going on in this song. My favorite part of the song is probably the chorus with the cool like slap bass and the funkiness going on, but before that you have this cool moody a cappella verse, you've got this killer pre-chorus. Later on the song goes in a whole bunch of other directions that you don't expect, and this is all within the space of like 3 minutes. So it's definitely not a song that's afraid of changing things up, and it's pretty thrilling to listen to. Number 7 is Fairweather Friend by Everdeen.
You can't fix what won't bend. My favorite
this song just has everything I like. It's got, cool female vocals, synth arps, big boomy poppy drums, just fantastic song all around, and a great chorus hook as well. Number 6 is Talita by UAP and Katie Tich.
I'd conquer mountains and the breeze would whisper away. Talita, oh, how I miss you again.
This song is just unusual in all the best ways. It's got synth sounds you don't often hear. It's got cool lyrics that are telling a story. It's got neat vocal melodies. And at the end, there's a solo that comes out of nowhere and is just awesome. Number 5 is Loose Garment by Muna.
I just let it flow.
This song does what Muna does best, which is capturing that faith in the emotional resilience of humanity. That sounds like all big and heavy, but it's basically just a really uplifting song. The chorus lyric about a choker that had you by the throat and now it's a loose garment, you just let it go. It's so good. After that, there's this cathartic vocal and violin line that's just gorgeous. Underneath it all is this kind of undulating, vaguely unsettling synth bass. Just a fantastic mood of a song. Number 4 is Easy on Me by Seersha and Thorisson. I love the contrast between the moody halftime verses and the big poppy choruses. I love that there's a bridge, there's a sax solo, the bass in the chorus freaks me out. It's doing all kinds of cool stuff. Just a fantastically crafted pop song. And I love the lyric in the chorus about things have been a little heavy lately. Number 3 is Spillways by Go. This song is just like endless rocking ear candy. There's so much to love in this song. You got the keyboards, you got the riffs, the key change chorus, yay. And the way that the riffs lead in and out of that key change is fantastic. I love the background vocals, the guitar solo that comes over the last chorus. There's just so much awesome stuff going on in the song. You just can't not love it. My number 2 favorite song of the year is Chasing You Down by Wings of Fire. This one is just shot through with melancholy, and I love the mood of the track. It's got a gorgeous chorus hook. It's got a lovely plaintive vocal throughout. I love the way that the guitar lines and the vocal lines kind of intertwine and build up towards the end. Just can't get enough of the mood of this track. All right, here we go. My number 1 favorite song of the year came out in February. Ever since then, every time it's come up on a shuffle, I've been happy to hear it and listen to it all the way through. I don't think I've ever skipped this song. I've sought it out many times. It was kind of my go-to song for dancing around cathartically in my living room. It is Slow Song by the Knox and Dragonette.
Baby, I'ma play you right until the track's done. Play you however many times I want.
This song has a mood that it just really speaks to me, and it sits right in a sweet spot. This song to me feels like it's embracing all of the chaotic, messy aspects of loving somebody. So you've got a lot of this song that feels uplifting and happy and playful and sexy and danceable. And then you've got another part that's like anxious and manipulative and melancholy and sad and broken. And Dragonette's vocal performance is so emotive, and you just feel all of those emotions coming through. The music has synth pop elements, but it's really throwing back to disco. It's got these fantastic, gorgeous string lines up top, cool electric bass, very tight drums. There are some neat synth arpeggios toward the end. It's funny, once I discovered this song, I went and listened to a lot of the discographies of the Knox and Dragonette separately. It just didn't grab me, and certainly not to the extent that this song does. So I don't know, something about these artists working together, they brought something amazing out or captured lightning in a bottle or something. But yeah, this song just makes me want to put it on and dance out all of my emotions, be they good or bad, and it's my favorite song of 2022. All right, everybody, that's my list. So I would love it if you shared some of your favorite songs from 2022 in the comments below so I can check them out. And in turn, I hope that you check out some of the songs on this list. I put a playlist below. And of course, shameless plug, I make my own vocal pop rock music featuring lots of talented singers. I would love it if you check that out as well. I'll put links below. Thank you for watching, everybody. Yay for music, and happy holidays.
Drowning in the pools of your